Alrighty, today we've got Plunder and Hinterlands. Okay. Does not look like there's a whole lot going on here, to be honest. There is, I'm not seeing it immediately. For draw, we got Stables and First Mate. Not really any villages. First Mate can be a village if you line it up with two action cards of the same name, like you play First Mate, Stables, Stables, or something. But, like, not really. And there's kingdoms where it can be a viable village. This just isn't one of them. Trashing, trader, develop, farmlands, but not really. You replace one junk card with the farmlands. And plus buy. None in the kingdom, but search can give loots. Most of which have plus buy on them. Which card is the pious card? Okay, so in this kingdom, if you gain a loot, you get a trash card, not a loot, a tools. It's a loot, but backwards. Is there any way to discard tunnel here? I don't think so. Not even technically, right? You need a loot to discard? Ah, there we go. Sextant can discard tunnel, and you can gain a gold that way. So it's technically possible to gain gold off a tunnel, just not practical. So what are you doing? I don't think Frigate's attack is likely to matter that much. It could hurt a Stables deck, maybe. But like, I think you're playing big money, so whether you even put Stables in the deck is a little bit eh. Trickster does seem potentially decent. Trader counters Trickster though. If you open with Trader and they play Trickster, you turn the curse into a silver. Silver's a fighting card in this kingdom. The searches ever activate? Like if you put some searches into play, the question I would be asking is which pile empties before province is empty? Maybe farmlands. Like you could gain provinces, quote unquote, by I don't know if I say quote unquote. You could literally gain provinces by buying farmland, treasuring farmland, and then lower that pile. But you have to kind of go out of your way to make the searches work. So I don't think search is that important. It might happen, but I go ahead and count on it. Maybe stables get empty, depending on what the players do. I'm thinking maybe something like develop plus trader, get rid of the estates quickly, and then the first time they collide, you just like develop the trader into Trickster Silver and go from there. I'm not really sure. That's what my heart's telling me. I could see opening tools potentially and trash an estate. Trouble is you need something worth copying in your deck for the tools to be all that good. You can always gain tools off tools and just try something else. Oh, maybe that could be a thing actually. Now I'm contemplating like tools, trash a state. You basically turned your state into tools. Each time you play the tools, you turn another state into tools. It's kind of like a rat when you think about it. You're just turning your smaller junk cards into a bigger $4 card. And then even if you don't need the tools all that badly, you always develop the tools into Trickster Silver later or Stable Silver. Okay, I'm liking the tools all of a sudden. Okay. Let's put another develop on top. I don't know, I'm making this up as I go. I really don't know what the correct play is here. I think silver is going to clearly be better than nothing in this kingdom. Bot going for Trickster does not surprise me even slightly. But this time I think I'll do the same thing. Just silver, I suppose. Actually, I think I'm just going to do this. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Annoyingly, the log doesn't work, but I'm pretty sure this hand had Trickster and Develop in it. I have no terminals down there, so I could develop tools now and top deck a Trickster and a Silver. That's the last tools in my deck, which isn't a big deal, but It stops me from doing stuff with tools in the future. I could develop silver in top deck, like search plus tools, gain a tools, trash this copper and the curse. Um, Maybe curses are gonna run out actually for both Gun for Trickster. That makes search maybe look a little bit better. So I think the options are just develop tools into Trickster Silver, and then I hit 5 by a Stables, or develop Silver into Search, Tools, Trash Curse, Play Tools, gain another Tools and Trash a Copper. Or I could play Copper Silver, play Tools, gain Silver, buy Silver. Hmm. I think the line that plays the Trickster still sounds a little bit better to me. Bot did manage to activate some of those searches pretty quickly. I guess it's just a gold. Okay, here we go. Am I gonna have any good targets for this tools? Yeah, at a bare minimum I got a curse in hand, which I'd be happy to trash. Well, shoot. Maybe I should have... I wonder if there's a good place for just not playing the stables. I've just triggered a shuffle with almost all my stables out of it. Maybe all of them? I don't know how many I have in total, to be perfectly honest. Also, tools are now low. Curses are low. We're in danger. I think I'm just buying a duchy here. And I'll take a free silver, probably. Hmm. So I'm definitely getting a province here. The question is, do I buy the province, or do I buy farmland turning gold in the province? Gold is 3 money. Farmland you can think of as kind of like 2 money for purposes of gaining provinces, because you have 6 plus a farmland you get to province. But it has the upside of being more points immediately in a scenario where piles are low. I think that makes me prefer it. Ah, the bot found a pile up. Yeah, I didn't have a great idea of what to do here. I think we ended up doing fairly similar things. The bot had developed it. It no longer has a trickster in it. It definitely played with a trickster and just killed it at the end there. And it got more of the stables. It managed to activate searches a little bit sooner than I expected it to. The tunnel, I presume, was just for points. Hmm. Ooh, a 5-2. I think the opening went fine. I don't hate my opening or anything. I'm also not confident in the opening. Given how early it got a trickster, maybe a trader could have come into play. Um, 5-2 seems like it's probably going to be better. I'm not sure if trickster search is better than stable search. This hand is leaving me unconfident in that. I haven't trashed anything. I've been hitting 5-2 and 5-2 over and over. I suppose I could have taken a tool at some point. I do kind of just want to add tools to the deck. I'm gonna go ahead and get this search out of my deck and gainer tools. That's a very early tunnel. The bot has no way to discard that. Unless I'm missing something. I'm confused by the tunnel. As far as I can tell, that's just victory points. Is the bot predicting that the game's about to end? I am perplexed. Frigate, I think, looks not half bad for the bot right now, given that I've got a bunch of stables and it has none. The attack really only affects me. Oh, it's going for a Search Tools Curse Pilot. I'm noticing that now. Maybe I still want to trash a curse. I'm not going to get another tools, though. I guess I'll buy a tunnel now, then. I want to stay ahead on points. I need there to be a long window between the first pile emptying and additional piles emptying so I can make use of the 4 searches I got in play. I just want stables here. I was contemplating whether it behooved me to empty one of these piles and trigger the search effect. I think the answer is no. I'm not about to trigger a shuffle. I'm drawing my new hand. And if the bot triggers it on its turn, I still get the loots into my deck in time. And if it doesn't, it's no sweat off my back. Oh, that's not a good draw. Now it might benefit me. I'm still worried about the piles. If I play tools, gain tools, trash copper, buy tunnel, I'm up by 1 point with 3 cards left in these piles. That's a low number. That is a very low number. Bot plays a trickster. Gives out a curse. Does it have any way to gain search plus curse? There won't be searches in play anymore for it to gain off of tools. It could play a search and then play tools. But I think this can't result in me immediately losing at least. And I would, at this stage, really like to get the loots triggered because I'm about to trigger a shuffle and I want the loots to be in that shuffle. Well, this draw is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Now I run the risk of losing if the bot has like a search. You play the search, you play tools, gain the search, you buy tunnel. It's like search copper tools. Loses me the game. We'll see if it has that. Yep, it has exactly the right hand. Well, shucks. That one I thought I was in an okay spot there towards the end, and I dudded, and then it had the correct draw. Unfortunate. This is a double loss. Oh my. Well, back at it. Is 2 develops too many develops? Normally, if I find develop turn 3, I like top decking a second develop because it guarantees they don't collide. Top decking a silver maybe gets me to 5. I'm going to try sticking with just the 1. I just remember pretty quickly having too many develops in my deck last time and not getting to play them very much. This hand is not ideal. This hand seems much nicer. Oh, why am I getting another tools when I can just gain a stables? Would I like to buy a stables, or would I like to... No, never mind. I was going to say farmland to silver into stables, but that doesn't work. I would need one more money for that anyway. Well, god dang. The bot managed to gain 3 stables and activate the searches before I got my first one into play. I bought this quite early, didn't I? Like turn 3? Shucks. Developing gold doesn't do much of anything. I could just trash a copper and buy province. Trash a copper and farmland gold in the province. I could trash a silver and gain a 2 and a 4. Could trash silver, gain a tools, trash a copper. Top deck a search. There's not really a second pile that's super likely to empty right now. For whatever reason, neither of us has gone for Trickster this time. I kind of think the answer is just trash a copper. Not sure that silver into tools and search is better than nothing. The bot is a first mate? When did that happen? Doesn't look like it's done a whole lot. But the bot wants more of them. Very curious. Right, sure, I'll do this. Mostly keeping up on points. I think I'd rather maximize my chance of hitting 8, and that means discarding the tools. Province Duchy, okay. This could be double duchy. Develop tools into duchy silver. Buy a duchy. Could be just play the search, buy farmland, turn develop into duchy. That scores 5 points. I don't love losing the develop, because once the search is in play and I've trashed the develop, I no longer have a way to score more than 8 points per turn, 8 being farmland gold in the province. And I'm not threatening to do anything. But it does get the most like non-payload stuff out of my deck. Yeah. So here's the problem. I can't win from this position, at least not this turn. The most points I can conceivably score, I believe, is 8. Yep, this is 8 points right here, but that ain't gonna cut it. So instead, I will take 5 points. I expect the bot is most likely going to win next turn, but I can't really do much about that. Oh me, oh my, it's been the bot's best kingdom in a while. Let's try tools and search, maybe? We'll see how this goes. Let's try to get a bunch of searches and play really fast, see if that does anything. And then once I've got the loots, maybe I can develop later, develop loots into provinces. The bot loves those tools. Well, yeah, I've played 4 tools, or sorry, 4 searches to the bot's 1. How about I be the one to pile this out? Okay, I got figurehead, 2 figureheads, which seems great in a big money kingdom. The bot got insignia, which seems also pretty good in this kingdom. You can top deck tools gains, but I think I probably get the better of it overall. Guess I'll take that. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that. I didn't notice the bot already played 1. I should have realized the bot played 1 because that's why it was letting me gain 1. That's probably a mistake. Oh well. Trickster seems decent now. Okay, now I need points. Province and a tunnel. Maybe I should take that develop now. Let's take a develop now. I'd love to develop a loot. Province gold or province farmland into like another province or something could also be great. This search is never getting played before the game ends. So I'm never getting activated before the game ends. But I don't mind getting out of my deck. I don't have a great target for Trickster to set aside either. I think I want to just play it and be done with it, probably. It's a little sad seeing Trickster in this hand, but oh well. Okay. So, can develop tools into like a stables and a silver. Not a bad set of cards to have on top. Well, actually, let's look at, do I have a win? Probably so, right? 3 tools gain 3 stables. I have 10 money. Okay, well, anticlimactic, but I just have the win in hand. Uh, do, 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 do. I don't want to play that, not at all. That'd be quite bad, in fact. Okay, so maybe this was it. Maybe the answer is just search plus tools into early loot activation. I remember when I looked at this kingdom at the start, I thought there was just no way search was going to activate because if you're playing big money, you're just not emptying piles very early. But the tools can empty very easily, the searches can empty, the curses can empty in the trickster game. Piles were lowering consistently in all of these games, and I think I had just not really appreciated that at the beginning. So I think I like the early tool search. You got to get a bunch of searches in play before the hammer drops and the pile emptying, and maybe the develop strategy was just a little bit too slow because it doesn't get searches in play early. I didn't expect searches to be the key card here, but it kind of feels like they were. At least that's my summary of what changed here. Was I went for searches quickly and that seemed to pay off. Wait a second. Why do I have 10 stables? The bot was going for stables consistently. Maybe the answer is just the bot took a game off and let me win. Because the bot does not seem to have built the same deck that it had in previous games. I don't know why I have ult into the stables here and how that managed to occur. Well, one way or another, I won this game.